Okay, welcome everybody. So today I'll be showing you how to use Librecad for architectural projects. This is a simple project that I want to document using Librecad for preparation of all working drawings. That means plan, site plan, section and elevation. I'll start with the introductory part, and for that let me walk you through this user interface that I have made, personalized from Librecad defaults. At the left here we'll have this, what they call a dock, and this left dock, I use left dock, right dock and bottom dock, and very few toolbars, and that toolbar is this one, and the snapping one, and the layer organizer. So with this layout, I have everything that I need to work my project from scratch to finish. I prefer this new interface. It makes it very easy to use Librecad as compared to AutoCAD or other similar AutoCAD programs. And I taught myself to do this one, and now I want to share the skills and that I've gained so far by using Librecad. At this left side, at this widget panel, I split all the tools into separate layers, like these cycles. Formerly it was together with this line or something, so at the bottom we have tabs here, but I split them so that I could have separate tool, like line tool, cycles, modifier, dimension, polylines, and I arrange them in such a way that the one that I use most is at the top, and the one that sometimes I may use or may not use, not that much important, at the bottom. But that's not all. I also made a personal tool at the menu creator. I created a simple menu which I activated by double click, and from it I arranged all the tools that I mostly use, and for this project I'll be using this tool mostly instead of this one. I also made the option application preferences. I activated I activated this thing which allows me to change the properties of a line by activating a different layer. That makes it easy for me to change the line properties from one property to another property without going to a very long process. This thing is activated maybe I think at the documents, drawing current preference, zero landscape units, grid dimensions, sniffers, not this one. I think the application, snap direction, higher score, automatically scale, this one is not it, path, defaults, yes. Modify layer of selected entities at layer activation. So this one is what I used, and the effect of it is when I have a line, maybe I draw here a line, okay, and I draw another vertical lines. So here I have drawn several lines, and I want to change their property. So for that, maybe I select these two and this one, send them to a different layer. Then select this one and this one. When I activate this layer, they go to that layer directly. This layer here is locked, so I can't change anything. I prefer keeping my site layer locked so that I don't disturb the site boundaries of the project. So if I unlock, I can select this layer and delete it. But if I lock, I cannot select the layer at all. So even if I do total selection, I can select the rest, but this one will stay there. So until I unlock it, then select and delete. So now this is what I prefer. This interface is the one that I prefer to work with. And the bottom here is my command prompt. And the most common command that I use, I don't double click for offsets or go to the offset tool. I prefer going to the command and write O there, letter O, then press enter, and then I'll specify my distance, maybe 2500. Then press enter. Now I can offset a line. Now this layer is active, so everything that I offset will go to that layer. If I go to center line, and then any line that I offset, it will go directly to that layer. That's how I set it, so that I can transfer lines from one layer to another layer without any difficulties. You see? So this is the way I prefer, and this Librecad that I'm using is version 2.2 alpha. So it's in development. But one thing that you should know is I didn't install it in my computer. I am using this format called app image, which is very good. Now most of my programs that I use daily, I download the app image format so that they don't disturb my system. Now underneath I use Debian as my operating system. Debian, this is the one that I use. This is new release, which is about to be released very soon, or it will be released, or it is already released by the time that you're watching, I don't know. But on this day, Monday, February or 13th, it's not yet released, so it's near release. But I prefer Debian for its stability, and so I use the different extensions and add-ons to make this look like this. Very good, very simple user interface, efficient. If you get used to it, very efficient. Formerly I was using Ubuntu with the Unit 7 user interface. When this GNOME people disappointed me with the change to GNOME 3, the early age days of GNOME 3 were very hard one, but now it's very interesting, very good, and I love it. I don't know how I was stuck in Stone Ages with Ubuntu's Unit 7. Anyway, let's not go to the user interface war and stick with the app image that I'm using with Librecad. If you want to use the app image format, you just go to the Pronobo website, I mean the binary.com website, Pronobo, app image, Librecad, something. So this is where I downloaded my app image. You just download it. Here there are two versions, the stable one, Librecad is 2.0.8, Librecad this one, I think this one is the 0.1, I'm not so sure if it is the stable or the daily one, daily builds, but you can have your Librecad here. Download this one with .app image. After downloading it, go to the directory, maybe it's on the download folder, I don't know which operating system that you are using. If you're using elementary OS, you have to remove it from download folder to somewhere else, maybe to documents, to make it executable, otherwise it won't execute. Mine, I organized them in a very simple way. At the home directory, I created a folder, I called it applications, and then I made a shortcut of it here so that I can reach it easily. And here, I put all my app image files, softwares, and some other executables, like this one, Awesome Bump. I use it for rendering, but it's not an app image format, and I would love if they made an app image format of this Awesome Bump. But otherwise, almost everything here is in Librecad, is in app image format. So whatever I do it in app image format. This installation type makes it doesn't disturb the operating system, so the system will be as stable, as smooth and fantastic as it was made, without any queries. Now my app image that I'm running here is the testing one, and I love it. It's efficient, it's easy. If I'm going to a different computer that uses Linux, I just carry it in my flash disk and then activate it there, make it executable and run it. So I'll advise you to use this format if you want to. Otherwise, there are other formats that are good, maybe snapped, or you may use this Flatpak. So if I don't find a program in app image format, that's when I go for Flatpak. Then when I miss Flatpak, then I'll go for snaps. They're all in here. I have Flatpak in my system, and I also have the snap in my system. The good thing is they don't have any conflict. But I prefer the app image because I know where I put the program that I want, and I can run it and delete it with ease. No any meanders, just directly to the point, find my application, use it, fed up with it, delete it, have a new one. That's easy. So thank you. Watch the next video for more explanations, and watch the process that I'll be using to create this building from start to finish. So have a good day, and thank you for listening to me with all my broken English and the blah blah blahs that I've been saying.